Bum, 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 bum.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
If it was a road game, I wouldn't be playing it.
The Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bulldogs offense will get first crack at it here. It was the farewell game for an Ole Miss great, Jackson Dart, and last season's Egg Bowl down 14-10 early, but the old bullies just couldn't hang on to the ball, and turnovers killed them.
Yeah, Mississippi State had 3 turnovers, and when you lose the turnover battle 3-0, you're not going to win very many football games. The Egg Bowl is always fun. Jesse, we've called a bunch of these games. The hatred is real, the rivalry is real, so this will be a fun game to watch.
Yeah, oftentimes it's a game that's played before the weekend, like on Thursday or Friday night, so it really sets the tone. This is the amuse-bouche, you might say, for rivalry weekend. Mississippi State started fast in that game last year, David. 14 points in the first quarter. They just didn't score again. Ole Miss got the win. It wasn't enough to get them in the college football playoff, but I'm expecting...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And this defense wanted to get off the field on the opening drive, keep the offense from establishing momentum. They did better than that. They took the ball away.
Yeah, you got to set the tone, right, on defense. Early in this game on the opening drive, you're trying to kind of draw a line in the sand saying, look, this is who we are. This is what we came to do. We're going to be more physical, and we're going to take the football away. And a play like that, it just galvanizes and energizes the rest of the team.
The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back and a verbal commitment. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this third down in Starkville. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, come on. Oh, they're just going to no huddle the whole game. Okay. I made a mistake.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early.
Should have just fucking took my win.
And there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll make the grab along the side.
Oh, they're just going to catch everything. Just everything. Okay.
Rebels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was...
They're going for it. What the fuck is going on?
Just nothing doing on that last run. They knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Rush is on him. They've got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Should have just took my win.
Nowhere to go with the football.
Should have just took my free win.
I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw it big? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Mosley. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Mosley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A lot of urgency for this offense. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here comes the heat. And he
I thought I was about to. Oh man, I was about to come unglued.
Now on second and long. Quickly to the tight end. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time four-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense, man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that guy.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Bulldogs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Mississippi State. He shed tackles right and left and housed it. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense didn't...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front than going to attack.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot. You can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody. And you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Here's the pressure. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Following Ole Miss' 1926 victory in Starkville, a melee between the fans ensued. Imagine that in this rivalry. So the two sides got together and said, what we need is a trophy to calm the passions of each side, and they settled on the golden egg. Thus, the egg bowl was born.
Yeah, what calms everybody down more than a golden egg? I mean, just the perfect recipe. We have all been in the booth calling these games. Jesse, we know the adrenaline, the emotion that goes into this football.
If y'all are hopping over here to watch my game, that means Gabe must be up like fucking 21-0 or something.
Football. Back in the 1920s, I guess the football looked a little bit more like an egg. It was a bit fatter, looked more like a rugby ball. So everybody calls it the golden egg now. It's a beautiful trophy. Sometimes Mississippi State's helmets resemble the trophy. This is a game we love watching.
They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using his feet. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand now as a pass rusher, you got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, you know, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the fourth quarter.
Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Trying to power it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Simmons.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it in the middle. It's hot. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. makes a move. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. The wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it left.
Oh, get out of here.
So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench. Fumbles in the end zone to lose it. Legs being hiked. Coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much in the state. Bragging rights for an entire season on the line.
Throwing right. He makes a catch. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well. Offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really
When my game is over, I'll get you something, okay?
Okay. Stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He'll keep it himself. Keeps it and gets the first down. Turning it on. And he slipped.
Like, what kind of fucking angle was number 1 taking over there? I could see his shadow running straight, like parallel with the quarterback instead of at him. God. That's what I get for pass committing.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they
I love you
wanted
too.
to do. Build the lead.
Here, let me play this play and I'll...
Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they...
There he goes to the left. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down.
Here. Put the paper in the trash.
Back to pass. It's Coleman Hope. Makes the catch. It's Evans. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
You got to give the defense a ton of credit there on third down, able to force that incompletion on an absolute bomb. You can see why defensive coordinators get nervous facing this quarterback. He has tremendous arm talent. He threw that thing more than 60 yards in the air. But the defenders on the back end stayed in position, made sure there wasn't a catch. That was a fantastic play defensively.
Finds his man. It's Thompson. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Mississippi State right back to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, catch the ball.
And threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker. It's Thompson. Touchdown, Bulldog. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Ball a little time, lets it go. Grabbed in the middle, it's Diggs. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Snagged in the middle. It's Wallace. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took his shot. He is in a groove.
That's it, 5. Looking to get it in. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Bringing the heat. Looking for the score.
You gotta be kidding me, dog. This dude doesn't even have fucking extender.
And I'm not going to say that was a must score, but that was a must score. And this offense delivers right.
Sweet Jesus.
Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. Got to build on this momentum in the second half.
From inside his own 10.
Tell you what, man, the CPU does not drop the ball. It don't fucking happen.
The assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope. He's going up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, so much to break down from a spirited start to this Egg Bowl between Ole Miss and Mississippi State. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but
2 tackles is the play of the half.
Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Mississippi State and Ole Miss plays out.
Just make it nighttime already, please. Actually, it's a 3:30 kickoff. It's not ever going to be night. Great. Maybe by the fourth quarter.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half.
I can't do anything. Okay, we'll just fucking airmail it out of bounds, I guess.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
They gotta fix that bug. It's amazing that hasn't been fixed yet.
They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Man, what a game this guy's been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout.
What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened?
And the comeback is on.
Why is he standing at the line of scrimmage?
Receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game
Oh no. Oh my god, EA. My god.
They tacked on
Make
the
it stop.
extra point. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Just need to take the win next year. Just take the win.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. I
can feel the fumble coming. Feel it in my bones.
7-yard line. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Mississippi State going up tempo. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there.
Fucking Superman at corner out back there.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Guys, quickly, know my matchups, get them the football, let them do the rest. So many playmakers now in football. I'm trying to get it to him as fast as possible so he can do that. Right after the catch, make guys miss, make beautiful plays.
It's complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of these situations, huh? It's gonna be one of these situations.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They've got a fever, and what they want is more cowbell, and they are getting it as the Bulldogs
Gabe scores here, their game's probably over. 28-10.
Explosive plays all over the field, David. They are running away with this thing.
And I guarantee you all the Ole Miss fans are saying, get those cowbells out of my face, because they are excited and they've got something to cheer about.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say,
I missed him. That should have been my sack.
you go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Got it behind the line. It's Lee. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Handoff from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels will try to pin them.
Gabe throw a pick or something? What the fuck happened?
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Mississippi State offense.
Touchdown, Knowles.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw. It's Coleman Hope. Catch in the middle. It's Thompson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in a hurry up. Looking downfield on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's reeled in. It's dribbling. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one, because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You don't allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
He caught. No, they did stick. Fucking hell! They catch everything.
29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no cover. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered.
A lot of plays.
Zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up.
Oh, good lord!
Timeout
Fucking.
by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Rebels are marching down the field.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these runs.
Just no huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Every fucking play. Every fucking play.
Pickup for the offense moving forward now. The defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Gabe is dead ass about to choke this game to freeway.
Receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey,
Just get me out of this game. Just get me out of this game.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the...
What is happening? That's happened twice. Twice with the same fucking corner.
Touchdown, Ole Miss.
There's no way in man coverage he's beat by 35 yards. I don't care if he's 35 speed. He's not beat by that many yards.
You're going to see it in top plays. Not one, not two, not three. Just continuing to count the touchdowns. This guy's been balling.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets.
Put my fucking DT out there. He's got a better chance of covering him, apparently. I don't, like, it's happened in man coverage twice, and I don't understand it.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Throwing on the run. And he's got it inside the 35. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield at Simmons. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
Oh, that's on me. That's it. I ain't got nobody to blame myself on that.
Talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Running through contact.
Trying to fucking strip.
They get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the options.
It's amazing how many fucking runs they're calling down 3 touchdowns.
Blows in the assignment and the quarterback takes advantage.
I mean, they're down 3 touchdowns, calling runs every down.
Get much done on that, Brian. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on
That's
this play.
back-to-back plays, a corner getting hurt. Back-to-back plays.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Just, it's the constant no huddle. Constantly.
From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was
I don't know how he dropped that.
and he is lucky to get that one.
Absolutely not.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Here's a heat. Complete out of the backfield.
Where's the purple? Where is the purple?
Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Like a Thanksgiving.
35 fucking points to the CPU.
Being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Offense in an empty set. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Fires to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Mississippi State right back to the line.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to...
Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Mississippi State hoping to ring up a score in this red zone trip. Wants to throw on 1st down.
That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. I saw him.
Breathing a little life into this team.
Saw him and still threw it. Fucking retarded.
23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover.
You know, could that be the play that changes the momentum now in this game? Remember, they're down, and it seems like the opponents got this game.
What in God's name is that look?
Interception, could that be the play now that generates the momentum to give them a spark to maybe come back and steal this game?
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark.
It's picked off, and that's number 10. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
Another injury, good lord.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Back to throw, it's Coleman Hope. Under fire. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just
3 fucking defenders. 3 fucking players in the secondary.
More of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet. Haven't sacked him.
going for it all. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Salt into room, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this this game out? No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that.
I was thinking to myself earlier, how the fuck did Drop give up 42 points to a CPU? This is how. This is exactly how. God, man.
Some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury.
I'm like out of defensive plays in like half these formations.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's dribbling. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking for a chunk play on second and short.
Why does that keep happening? Why do they keep, like, being 15 yards behind them?
But he's got an explosive play for the first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Trucks through the defense.
That was absolutely ridiculous. Unnecessary.
And it's a first down. They just keep firing. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Cannot stop him. I literally... I mean, I get the CPU adapts when you're running man all game. They start playing the man better, and they have. But, like...
Points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some
Another
points.
injury. Holy shit.
Go right to win this football game.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick.
That's the dude that was injured a second ago. Why is he in?
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W. Touchdown, Bulldog! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
If they don't score, I have to pull starters. Probably just kneel the ball out, though.
I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for a defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming down.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Simmons. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline.
And another injury.
And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, because that makes sense. Yeah.
Wants to go up top on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it on the outside. He'll work his way down to the 28. The offense will quickly use the timeout. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Catch in the middle.
I get the CPU is supposed to adapt, but you get to a point where if you've been running man all game, right, if you switch to zone, CPU just dominates zone coverage. You get where you cannot get stops in the second half. If you don't get sacks, you can't get stops.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense defense is threatening. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Get the fuck out of here.
The play action fake.
Just nail the ball.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape,
Fucking ridiculous.
be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season.
Yeah, and